Live from our studios in London, this is the Sonny LARAGAN Show with Europe's coolest and most romantic Filipino presenter, Sonny LARAGAN.
Okay, magandang gabi ho sa inyo sa lahat. Good evening ho. Welcome ho sa ating program. No? Ako po si Sonny LARAGAN and I'd like to say hello to all our kababayans sa apat na sulok ng United Kingdom. Okidoki, good evening. Good evening ho. At syempre, sa ating mga kababayan sa apat na sulok ho ng Europa, welcome kayo. Kaya sinasabi ho namin welcome ka kabayan. Okay, di ba? We are serving the global Pinoy. Ayun. Hindi global Pinoy. The global Pinoy in Europe. Ayan. So, maski saan ho kayo naroon, nasa apat na sulok ho kayo ng United Kingdom, sa apat na sulok ng Europa, at maging kung nasaan man kayo, baka nasa Middle East ho kayo, at gusto nyo makisali ho sa atin, okay lang yan. Welcome kayo sa program. Ito hong programa natin, anything goes din to, no? Although we have a topic for tonight. Ang topic natin for tonight, first cousins, are they okay, no? To fall in love. Pwede ba sila? Kasi sa Pilipinas, sa ating civil code, bawal ho ang first cousins, no? Hanggang fourth degree of consanguinity or fourth degree of blood, no? Paano ho ba yung fourth degree? Fourth degree is magmula sa iyo papunta sa father mo o sa mother mo, whoever. So one yun, no? The second is from your mother or father going to sa parents niya. Tapos yung pababa yun sa uncle o auntie mo, yung kapatid mismo ng magulang mo. Sa pangatlo yun. So, papunta sa parents mo, papunta sa grandparents mo, pababa doon sa kapatid ng kung sino man sa'yo, no? Kung nanay mo o tatay mo. Pangatlo yun. And fourth, doon sa cousin mo. Yung pinsan mo na, first cousin mo. Yun ang fourth degree level o degree of consanguinity or blood relation. Yun ang ibig sabihin nun. Pero dito sa UK, allowed ho yan, no? Allowed yung maging mag-asawa kayo. Pwede kayong ikasal. Hindi ho pinagbabawal dito. Kasi noong araw, in the olden years, olden times, yung mga mayayaman, sila nag-i-intermarry. Nag-aasawaan sila. Pero pinagbawal ho yan kasi karaniwan ho daw pagka medyo may close ang genes, merong resulta ng magkakaroon ng mga defects sa mga, o depekto sa mga anak. Kaya't maraming ganyan, no? Merong East pangalan to. Hindi ko alam kung mga Pakistani or something, kung ano yung mga something like that, no? Na very prevalent sa kanila, no? Dahil nga dyan sa ganyang kaugalian, no? Magpipinsan, nagkakaasawaan ho sila. So, ayan. Pero, ang issue is pag-ibig sa todo o tibay ng pagmamahalan nila, tindi na pagmamahalan, dapat ba nating i-allow, should they be allowed to go ahead? No, parang laban sa lahat, no? Wala ka nang kumbaga pinapansin, wala ka nang, 'di ba, sabi nga lang pag-ibig pag pumasok daw sa puso ni naman, hahamakin ang lahat, masunod ka lamang. Ayun. So kamukha nun, alam na nilang may defect, may problema, pero dahil sa tindi ba ng pagmamahal, are they practical ba o tama lang ba sa kanila na ituloy nila ang pagmamahalan nila? Do we agree? Tayo ho ba, we will side on the on the love, no? Parang love conquers all. Ayan, tipong ganun. Hindi magkahiwalay, sobrang pagmamahalan. Or mga buwang sila, parang ganun. Pwede ba natin sabihan na lang natin, huy, maghulos dili kayo, mga buwang kayo. Something might happen sa kids ninyo. Hindi man sa generation nyo, yung susunod, yung mga anak-anak na ninyo, dun lalabas yon. Anyway, it's anything goes dito sa ating program. So aside from reacting dito sa topic natin, pwede tayong pwede rin ho kayo mag-share ng anything, no? It could be a song, a poem, a quotation, a joke, a recipe, a book you've read, a television show you've seen on Netflix or Prime Video. Anything goes ho dito sa atin, no? You can join us via 689-009-1378 at ang password ho natin ay Pinoy. Ayan. Okay, naku, hindi ko na i-set up yung ating pagbati. I wanted to greet sana some people, no? Kaagad, as early as now. Parang nagsa ganun yung mga first greeters or first people who would like to say, comment on our Facebook page. Nakikita ho tayo doon sa Pinoy Radio UK, no? Na Facebook page. Kung gusto ho ninyo mag-comment at you wanna react, doon ho sa Pinoy Radio UK Facebook page. Kasi ito'y sinishare din sa ibang mga pages, baka hindi ko ho mabasa yon. Doon na ho tayo sa pinaka-centralized, no? Sa Pinoy Radio UK at the moment. Okay, sige, simulan natin ang mga reactions ngayon, no? Baka may gusto mag-react dito sa ating topic. Mukha yatang taga Manchester to, no? Let's say hello to May yata to. May nga ba to? May, good evening. Kumusta? How are you? Ayan, asa na ba si May? Hello, May? Dito na ba si May? Ano ba to? Hello? May? Andiyan ba si May? May, how are you?
Yes, hello po.
Yan ba ang tamang spelling ng pangalan mo? May Buxton? Tama ba yan?
Yes po.
Ayun, May Buxton. Parang yung apelyido mo, di ba? Iniinom yan, Buxton?
Bottle of water.
Yeah, di ba? Bottled water. Tama nga ba? Is that the correct spelling?
Yes, Buxton Road.
Oh, yes.
Pero hindi sa amin yan.
May, are you actually in Manchester right now calling us?
Yes.
Good.
In Hanforth, Wemslow.
Hanford.
We are 10 minutes away from Manchester Airport.
Wow. You got a very sweet, sexy, erotic voice. No? Parang very... parang very, very, very erotic, exotic, napaka-sweet and sexy ang voice mo. Where are you from actually?
Yes.
Originally from sa Pilipinas. Are you from the Philippines?
Yes.
So which part of the Philippines
From
are you
Capiz.
from? Capiz!
Hello sa mga taga-Capiz.
Capiz ba? Parang semi
Visayas.
Ilonggo? Ilonggo salita?
Visayas po.
Visayas.
Yes, Ilonggo.
Meron bang salita? Is there a specific dialect? Language na ang tawag ngayon sa mga dialect sa Pilipinas eh. Meron bang, ang Kapis nun ba, meron mga sariling mga parang na unique sa inyo? O hindi? Pareho lang, Ilonggo lang ba?
Parang Ilonggo, Hiligaynon.
Okay.
But in Capiz alone, we have lots of dialect. For us, it's Karaya.
Karaya.
Yes.
Okay. For you. So dun sa part mo sa
Yeah.
Capiz, anong surname mo dalaga ka?
Roberto po.
Yung mga Roberto are from which part of Capiz?
Hamindan.
Hamindan.
Yes.
Hamindan. Okay. Hamindan. Okay, Hamindan.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Hamindan.
can you say a few sentences or probably greet our listeners in Karaya? Okay.
Parang nami-mixed up ako.
Bakit? Pero you grew up in Capiz?
Yes.
Lumaki ka ba sa Capiz? Okay.
Opo, oo. Lumaki ako and then I studied in Iloilo.
Okay.
In St.
Iloilo.
Louis during college days.
Okay. So, when did you arrive in the UK? Kailan ka dumating dito?
Bago lang. 2 years ago. Magti 3 years.
Bago ka lang dito sa United Kingdom?
Opo. And yung husband ko po yung nag-create ng Filipino Community UK.
Mabuhay kayo, Filipino community. Ang husband sa si Mr. Buxton. Ano first name ng hubby mo?
Craig po. Craig.
Craig. Good evening, Craig. Oh. All right. So,
Yes.
4 years ka pa lang dito sa United Kingdom?
Yes. Magti 3 years pa lang.
Ano yan? Straight from the Philippines? Directly from the Philippines?
Yes. On a spouse visa po.
Okay. Oh, that's nice, no? May kids na kayo?
I have a 2-year-old and baby on the way.
May 3-year-old kid ka na.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. All right. So
Yeah.
how do you find it here?
So-
Okay ba? Pero paano kayo nagkakilala ng husband mo? How did you meet with your husband?
We met in Manila.
He was there visiting in Manila.
Yeah. Yeah.
You met in Manila, but you're actually from Capiz.
Yes, because I was working in real estate in Philippines. And, yeah.
And he was trying to buy a property.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's good.
Sa Manila po. Yes.
Okay, good. So you were working, although you were from Capiz, pero you studied in Iloilo, but came over to Manila to work.
Yes.
Tama, okay. Sige.
Yeah.
Magkatuwaan lang, no? May topic tayo. Do you think love conquers all? Kamukha niyan, for example, first cousins bawal sa Pilipinas, although dito allowed. Sinasabi nila the reason why they don't allow mga marriages between mga ganyan, mga close relatives, kamukha ng first cousins, dahil may danger of having defects sa mga anak nila. Pero sa palagay mo, dapat bang ipaglaban ang pagmamahal, ang pag-ibig, walang pakialam dyan? You know, what do you think?
I think sa amin, for me, parang,
Oh, yeah.
parang ayoko.
Bakit?
Kasi nga doon nga sa sinasabing mga defects.
Mhm.
And yung second cousin ng father ko,
Okay.
nag-asawa sila nung first cousin niya, and then lumabas nga merong defect.
Really? So it was really
Yeah.
true sa family, no? Nangyari?
Yeah, kaya bawal talaga, pinagbabawal talaga ng mga parents namin na ayun nga, magkaasawahan yung mag first cousin.
Ikaw ba nagkaroon ka? Well, siguro ang bata ka, hindi ko alam, no? Pero, let's say, nagka-crush ka ba? Let's say, meron ka bang cousin na lalaki, tapos may crush ka? Na type mo,
No,
halimbawa?
I'm very close with my cousin. We sleep together, but there's really no malice on it.
Okay. So, dikit kayo, no?
Yeah,
ng
but-
cousin mo, you sleep together,
Yeah.
pero pag walang malis,
We're
wala
like
talaga. No?
brothers and sisters talaga.
Okay. You've never ever had any, say, probably a bit of crush on any of your cousin na guys? Ang gusto ko
No.
lang explore dito yung
Ay,
bang...
late bloomer. Late bloomer ako.
Anong late bloomer? In terms of what? Love? Relationship? Romance?
Yeah.
Ano ibig mo sabihin?
I'm one of the boys kasi kaya ewan ko. Hindi ako na in love early. I never been.
Pero prior to your hubby, si Mr. Buxton, have you had a boyfriend before?
Yes, I had, but parang hindi tumatagal kasi parang
Bakit? Kasalanan ni Guy o kasalanan mo?
kulang. Yeah.
Kasalanan mo o
Parang-
kasalanan ni Guy? Kasi sabi mo
Hello?
kasi late bloomer ka. I don't know what late bloomer is. You got your first boyfriend in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s. Nasa na?
Siguro mga 24.
Hindi pa ba? Hindi pa ano yun? Late bloomer ba yun? Okay lang yan, 24. Okay.
Pero parang
Oo.
hindi man in love talaga. Hindi nga tumagal.
Ganun. Okay.
Yeah.
Ano ba ingredient para magtagal? Sa palagay mo, what will be the ingredient of something that would last or take longer? Ano sa palagay mo? Ano kulang doon sa nangyari sa inyo? O hindi kayo seryoso? Hindi mo siya type? Hindi ka type? Or naglolokohan lang kayo? O niloko mo siya? Niloko ka niya?
Medyo maano ako sa ugali eh. At saka tinitingnan ko yung ugali.
Okay. Ano ugali niya? Ni Mr. X.
Yeah.
Anong ugali niya? Parang, ano ba? Hindi ka...
At saka ayoko nang mabisyo.
Ayaw mo nang?
Ayoko ng smokers. Ayoko ng...
Smokers.
Ano?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Dahil kasi hindi masarap i-kiss ang di ba? Smoker. Parang, kadiri, di ba? Ganun, di ba?
it's not good for the health.
Hindi lang health, pero okay. But nakipaghalikan ka, were you able, nag-kiss naman kayo ni Mr. X na dati, di ba? And was it a turn off when you would be tasting the taste of cigarette? Parang hindi mo gusto yung tobacco?
Yeah.
Oo. Okay. Pero kung let's say nagbago ang guy and they gave up smoking because when you're in love, you're willing to give up things that would turn off your prospective sweetheart, no? Or your sweetheart. What if he gave it up? Would you still carry on?
I don't know.
I don't know. Meaning to
Kasi
say,
ako parang I don't give second chances kasi before bata pa ako.
okay.
Wala ngang breakup. I just evaporate.
You don't want to give second chances to sa kunyari boyfriend mo. Pag nagkamali na siya, yun na yun, parang ganon. O meron kang hindi nagustuhan, you would nagbebeg na sa'yo. Oh, May, magbabago ako and so on and so forth. Give me another chance. Ayaw mo na talaga.
Parang ganon.
Parang ganon. Okay. Well, kanya-kanya tayo. Walang mali, walang tama. Maaring yung ganyang ugali mo niyan, okay yan, di ba? Wala naman tayo sinasabing maling ugali yan or tamang ugali yan. If that is how you feel, then ganon, no? In fact, binigyan mo ako ng idea, pwede maging topic yan eh. Should we give second chances, di ba? In future, no? Pwede.
My husband is knocking on the door. Wait.
Oh, May, shoutouts na lang. Baka gusto mo mag-shoutouts. Would you want to greet anybody? Knock pala na sa door. Ayan. Nagbukas si May ng pintuan. May, any
Yes,
shoutouts? Baka you want to greet anybody? Baka may gusto kong batiin.
Hello
might
sa
wanna greet
lahat,
anybody,
sa mga members ng Filipino Community UK.
Okay. Uy, mabuhay.
To my family and friends all over the world. Ano yung anak ko?
Okay lang. That's maganda. Natural nga yan. At least, nasabi mo naman kanina, may 3-year-old child ka, di ba? So that's good, no? And
Yes,
how
I
did you
have a
greet yung
3-year-old.
hobby? Batiin mo yung hobby mo. Baka nanonood siya.
Hello to my husband, Craig Buxton. I love
Craig.
you.
Good evening. Okay.
He's laughing.
Oo nga. Well, can we ask Craig yung reaction niya? Baka pwede siya mag-react. First cousins, are they okay to fall in love? Okay lang ba? Subukan
Craig,
natin. Kung
he
game lang
wants to
siya.
ask you if the first cousin is okay to fall in love. First cousins.
Oh, blimey.
Hi, Greg.
I know.
Hello.
Hi, you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. Yeah, welcome to the program. We have a bit of a topic tonight. Every night we have topics that we post on the show. First cousins. In the Philippines, it's not allowed. It's banned. In the UK, you do allow it, but they say that if you go ahead with that kind of a relationship, if you have children, there's a tendency to have defects, or. So, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that's across the board. When you start mixing genes, it's not a good idea. But it's a relationship with a first cousin.
Yeah.
It's not something I agree with. It's not a good thing to do. I don't. But people, have choices. Yeah, so people, but it's not something I agree with.
Say, for example, May has relatives and their first cousins, for example, and would you tell them, hey, please don't do that because there might be a danger of your children having defects or any one of them? Would you dare do that?
It's nothing to do with me. It's not something that I would get involved in someone else's decision. Yeah, it's not for me to go and tell them how they should be doing things.
Exactly. So what you're saying is that if they are in love and they're madly in love, give love a chance. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Despite the fact of the threat of having
you can fall in love
defective
with
children.
cousins. I've never, it's not something I'm used to. Yeah, but you can. Yeah.
Okay, Craig. Thanks for being a good sport. Any shout outs? You want to probably greet some friends family, or probably all the Filipinos watching.
All the family in the Philippines. Wow, they're going through a hard time at the moment. So yeah, all our love to them and everyone else in the Philippines. Yeah.
All right. Do you know some Tagalog words? Do you know some Tagalog words like salamat? Do you know salamat?
Oh yeah, salamat po.
Salamat po. All right. Any other Filipino words? Any other words?
Sige.
Sige. Okay, go ahead. Sige. What else? Wow. What else?
Oh wow, it's a difficult language.
Yeah, let's see. You've married a Filipina. You're married into the culture somehow, and one of the things that flatter a nation or the citizens is learning the language or learning a few words at least. Do you know what is pogi, for example? Pogi. Do you know what pogi is? Pogi.
Not very well.
Has anybody called you pogi?
Is that right?
And has
Pogi
anybody
is,
called you pogi
handsome.
when you're back home in the
Handsome.
Philippines?
Pogi. Oh, handsome. Right.
Handsome, yes.
Pogi.
Oh, has anybody called you pogi back home in the Philippines when you were there?
No. Well, I didn't hear them anyway. I'm sure there was plenty, but I didn't hear any.
All right. Are
Let's
you
not
originally
shout a
from
bit
Manchester? Craig? Are you originally from Manchester? Are the Buxtons originally from Manchester?
Yes, we are.
You are.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, yes, from a bit of a mix. Oldham, Manchester.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you very much to you, both of you. Thank you very much, Craig and May. Here is your wife's name. I don't know if you can see your wife's name. May Buxton from Manchester. There it is.
Oh, yes, I can.
Okie dokie. So thank you very much, Craig. May, maraming salamat ha. You take care, guys.
It's been great. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Not at all. Thank you very much, too, for being a part of the program tonight. Thanks a lot. Maraming salamat.
Spur of the moment. Good night. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Ayan. See, May Buxton together with Craig ba? We had two birds with one stone, no? Ibig sabihin, nakausap natin, nag-share, nag-react si May, and then the hubby right after. Okay. Open lang ang line natin kung gusto nyo pumasok sa ating line na ano ba tawag dito? Welcome ho kayo. Sandali lang, we're gonna have a short break, and when we come back, and of course, we'll balik tayo sa ating program, no? Sandali lang ho. Tayo ay ano ba to? Magbabalik, no? Saglit lang ho. Saglit lang po. Tayo po ay magbabalik. We're gonna be back. Don't go away.
May problema ka ba sa landlord mo? Baka evict ka na ni Kuya. May problema sa mga kapitbahay, sa trabaho, o kaya naman kay Mister o kay Mrs. Away tungkol sa mana, mga may utang, mga aksidente, daing o laban sa ospital or sa NHS, harassment, o baka naman may stalker ka na gusto mong ireklamo. Punta na sa DV Solicitors para matulungan ka pagdating sa mga litigations at iba pang mga legal concerns. DV Solicitors at Mayfair House, 11 Lurk Street, Bedford, MK40 3HZ. Tumawag sa 01234-350-244 or 01234-225-188 o kaya naman mag-email sa d.quinto@dvsolicitors.com. Visit our website at www.dvsolicitors.com.
Okay, tuloy-tuloy tayo sa ating program. Ayan, ako po si Sonny Laragan, of course, no? Kasama ninyo dito sa The Sonny Laragan Show. And of course, may topic tayo tonight, no? First cousins, are they okay to fall in love? Okay lang ho ba yan, no? Like I said, Pilipinas, it's banned. UK, it's allowed. Pero some studies say na pagka nag-asawa yung mga ganyan, no? Medyo very close, yung mga close relatives, no, most especially mga first cousins, no, may chances na magkaroon ng depekto yung mga anak. Pero dapat ba yung isaalang-alang o pagka talagang todo ang love, go go go, no? Just go 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 lang, no? Some countries actually are banning it. Taiwan yata, hindi ko alam kung North Korea or South Korea, nakaban yan eh. There are some countries medyo inaalaw pero maraming hindi ko lang matandaan kung anong lahi yung maraming depekto rito na nasa UK. No? Maraming ganyan. Okay. Let's open once again the line, no? Sa ating line ng communication dito para sa mga magre-react. Okay, we have somebody from anong lugar kaya to? Pero London to eh. Oh, once again, let's say hello to SX Angulo. Angulo ka ba? Angulo. Oh, wala ka mic. You have to unmute. Ayan, mag-unmute ka.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm
hi.
Essex. I'm from East London.
Leytonstone?
Leytonstone.
How do you pronounce it? Leytonstone.
Leytonstone. They have a joke because my friend has lived here for many years.
Oh, okay.
And he always said, I actually live in Leytonstone. Sounds very posh. And because he wants to create something sort of upper Leytonstone accent.
Leytonstone.
But I'm basically living in upper Leytonstone.
Is that the correct
years.
spelling? Leyton.
Leytonstone. They have a joke.
Tama ba yan? Is that the correct spelling?
And
SX?
he always said, I actually
SX, teka muna. Don't listen to your audio on the show. Delayed yan. That's delayed. Paki-off mo yan. Can you take it off? Can you switch it off? Because you're actually live on the show right now. Paki-switch off yan. Unless it's not you who's doing it.
Is that the correct spelling? Layton.
Teka muna. Hello.
Is that the correct
SX.
spelling?
Ayan, sandali.
SX, teka muna. Don't.
Teka muna.
listen to
Ikaw
your
ba yan or
audio
somebody
on
else?
the
Sandali. Hindi
show.
ko alam. Sandali.
Delayed
Baka.
yan. That's delayed.
Sandali.
Yeah.
Paki-off mo yan. Can you take it off? Can you take it off? Can you switch it off? The show right now.
Teka
Paki-switch
muna.
off yan. Unless it's not you who's
Baka
doing it.
itong mga nakasama mo nandito, sandali lang, kailangan i-mute. Ayan, i-mute ko yon. Tapos, ayun, baka hindi galing sa'yo, galing kay, one of those participants who would like to join in. Okay, anyway, I think we're sorted na, siguro. Sandali, ha? Tingnan natin kung sorted na tayo. Sandali, ha? Okay. Alright, let's do it again. Sandali, ha? Ayan, okidoki. Hopefully, okay na siya. Can you hear me? Naririnig mo ba ako?
Perfect.
Perfect. That's good.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Okidoki. All right. O sige. Well, how's the weather? Tama ba yung spelling? Leytonstone? Tama ba yan? Correct ba yan?
Leytonstone.
Leytonstone. Yan.
Yes, right.
Okay. Sige, let's go straight to the we're glad that you're reacting, being active on the show. Well, I hope you really like the show, the Sonny Laragan Show, to merit this,
love
participation every night coming from you, So, first cousins, are they okay to fall in love? What do you think?
Well, first cousins are they all okay? So it's okay to fall in love with the first cousin. It is completely okay because in UK it's allowed. However, there is a consequence that if you marry, especially your first cousin, the result will be having an abnormalities. So that is a big question because the result is not very good. However, because if they fell in love, then you can't do anything about it. So the case is it's okay for me. It's
For you,
okay
it's
because
okay.
it's allowed here in United Kingdom. But in the Philippines, it's a completely different opinion, because in the Philippines, it's not allowed. We're Catholic countries, especially. But I know some people in the Philippines, they have actually married cousins, and the kids was okay. There's no problem, and very healthy. So sometimes it depends. It depends. So for me, it's okay to fall in love and marry somebody who is your first cousin in England. However, in the Philippines, I would not allow it because we are a Catholic country, and I will still follow the same principle as we are Catholics. So in general, it depends on individual. But sometimes when you fell in love, so you can't control. Love is there. When you love somebody, you can't control it. So I know somebody whose first cousin, they fell in love. They really fight for their their love. So they eventually get married. So in the long run, they have a kids and they're happy. So blessing in disguise, they're okay. So
So for you,
the question now is
Yeah, go ahead.
however you fell in love, you can actually control it, for my opinion, because when you fell in love, it's an emotion thing, So when you can control it, because control is about your life in the future. Maybe your kids will not affect being abnormal this particular time, but in the future generation, like for example, their grandchildren or the future kids, apparently that will be the consequence, because the next generation will pay for it. So maybe you are not paying right now because your kid is okay, but in the long run, the future kids will suffer. So I would really advise not to get married with your first cousin, especially. And that is very, very important to learn. If you believe in God, then you believe something good for your health, for your family, because marrying your first cousin is not really a very good for the society. So in the long run, the society will probably said to you bad words against you, the family. So really, you have to be positive in life and don't rush. If you fell in love with your cousin, think about it. Think, what is the future of your family?
So okay, when a person falls in love, you have to involve the head. Think. It's not only heart. So you're madly in love with your cousin, but you have to think of the consequences. Is that what you're saying? Or should you go fight for your love for your cousin?
Yes.
What do you mean? Yes. Go fight for your love for your cousin. Oh,
as much as possible, you don't have to marry your first cousin.
Okay.
But if it's happened, you can't do anything about it. It's life.
Wow.
Life sometimes, because in life, sometimes you first fall in love because maybe that's your mindset. Like, for example, when you're a kid, your first love is a person like wearing glasses, So when you see a person like that, you fell in love. Oh, that's my first love. But really, you are using your mind that you fell in love with this person, but you didn't know that person is blind because he's wearing glass. So really, you have to think about it. But your senses say that you love that person because that's what your mind says. It's like planted on your mind. Because when you're young, you think about imagination. You think about that person is the one I like. So although maybe you have a friend or your cousin that has that description, so maybe it's your cousin who has that description, so you fell in love with that person. So you
Okay,
can't
wow.
really, but the best thing is to think carefully. So
Right,
that's why I don't
okay.
believe in love at first sight.
Ayan,
Love at
okay.
first sight is only in your mind, because
Okay,
that's
wow.
what you dream about it. But
SX,
but in reality, love at first sight, it doesn't work.
okay, well,
So-
SX, thank you very much. As always, very insightful views and comments. And I really would miss you if you wouldn't, join up on the show just to react and comment on the topics that we have. And I hope you could probably suggest some topics that we can use on the program. SX, shout outs, anything you'd like to, you might want to greet anybody?
I hope you, Sonny, I
Go
sent
ahead.
you the book. I hope you receive it by tomorrow or what, But
Well,
first
looking
of all,
forward.
I would like to share.
Oh, papakita ko rito
Can
yun.
I share my journey of becoming a published author? This is actually to share why
SX, SX, can we save it for another day? Soon as it arrives and I show it to everybody, we can talk about it. Would that be okay? So we can make way to
you
other.
can share a poem.
I'm
You
sorry.
can share a poem, a short poem.
Oh, sure. Go ahead. Short poem.
Yeah,
Oh, sige.
okay.
Okay, go ahead.
A short poem about my book.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Essex, I am the man who used to boast that I achieved the uttermost someday. I merely wish a show to demonstrate how much I know and prove the distance I can go. Another year has just been through. What new ideas came to you? Another things has come to you. So time left 12 freshmen in your care. How many of them did you share with opportunity in there? Again, were you so often missed? We do not find you on the list of the makers good. Explain the fact. As usual, you failed to act. Sonny, I wish you all the best. Act and you shall be given. Thank you so much. Have a lovely, lovely evening. See you
Ang
soon.
galing naman, Tito
Bye, Sonny.
Sunny.
Bye. Ang galing naman, sabi ni Almira. Wow, lovely. If we have the book, if I get the book and I'll show it here, and then we talk about the struggle, the journey
I
that you
showed
had.
it just in case, yeah?
Oo.
I
Ayan, yeah.
showed the book again, just in
Oh, sige,
case.
show the book. Ayan
Alright.
ang libro ni ano.
Okay.
Ayan, Penny to $1 million.
Penny to
Ayan.
$1 million.
To $1 million. Ayan, oh. So yes. Ako, thank you. Essex. Check
Thank
out
you,
his book.
Sonny.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ayan, si SX. Check out his book, no? Penny to $1 million. Ayan, nakita mo ba? Inspirational ho yan, no? It's an inspiration to read his book, no? From humble beginnings. Sabi nga niya, nasa gubat siya from in Bicol. Went to Manila. At it was such a journey, no? Until he reached the United Kingdom. So self-made yung tao na yan, and he's a source of inspiration not only to Pinoys here na nandito na, but somehow to people who are watching us back home in the Philippines, no? Or even in the Middle East. Okie dokie. We're gonna have a short break. Pagbalik natin, of course, we're still opening our lines, no? For people who would like to join us, Zoom ID 689-009-1378. Parang telephone number yan. And the password is Pinoy, no? Pinoy. We're gonna have a short break. At we're going to be opening our lines sa yung ating Zoom, no, to you guys who would like to join in the program.
Mula noon hanggang ngayon, serbisyong mapagkakatiwalaan, serbisyong maaasahan pagdating sa inyong mga padalang balikbayan boxes. Dito ka na sa Forex Cargo. Sa presyong kayang-kaya ng bulsa, sigurado ka pa sa inyong padala. Forex Cargo. Dahil kailangan makarating. Call 0208-813-7064. O, ano pang inaantay niyo mga kabayan? Tayo na sa Forex Cargo. May problema ka ba sa landlord mo? Baka evict ka na ni kuya. May problema sa mga kapitbahay. Sa trabaho. O kaya naman kay mister o kay misis. Away tungkol sa mana, mga may utang, mga aksidente, daing o laban sa ospital or sa NHS, harassment, o baka naman may stalker ka na gusto mong ireklamo. Punta na sa DV Solicitors para matulungan ka pagdating sa mga litigations at iba pang mga legal concerns. DV Solicitors at Mayfair House, 11 Lurk Street, Bedford, MK40 3HZ. Tumawag sa 01234-350-244 or 01234-225-188 o kaya naman mag-email sa d.quinto@dvsolicitors.com. Visit our website at www.dvsolicitors.com.
Okay, tuloy-tuloy tayo sa ating program. Good evening once again. Anong oras na ba? Uy, 9:57. Okay. Almost over na yung ating first hour, no? Yan. So it's anything goes then if you want to share. Kamukha nun, si Essex. He shared a poem, no? So you can share a poem. Nung araw kasi may yung program kong I think hindi ko alam kung Night Jam or basta may TV show ako nung araw diyan sa Pilipinas sa may home cable channel 11, 21, hindi ko na matandaan yun eh. So I would have this kind of a show, no, over sa Metro Manila. Napapanood din. Pero doon I would guest yung mga singers, yung mga artists, no, yung mga bandang kunyari True Faith, halo-halo lahat ng mga banda no panahon na yun eh. And then I would have some calls, no. Tapos meron akong co-host na Pagong. May Pagong ako, katabi ko Pagong eh. May ganyan kalit na Pagong ng aking daughter, si Sarah, si Mayang. Merong Elvis ang pangalan ng turtle na nakasama ko sa show. Nakakausap ko si Elvis. Pero ang sumasagot yung aking isang assistant na nandoon sa control booth, no. Anyway, first cousins, are they okay to fall in love? Pinag-uusapan natin. Alam niyo ba, no, dito sa Pilipinas, yung marrying the first cousin, medyo common practice sa Pakistani community. Merong isa silang study na ginawa sa Bradford kung saan nakita nila na there's a high level of Pakistanis living and showing na yung birth defects ay mataas when two family members procreate, no? Pag, siyempre, they would have sex, siyempre, magkakaanak. Pero yun nga, very common practice sa Pakistani community. And dito nga, like I said, in Bradford, there was a study made and they found out there's a high level of Pakistanis who are living there and showing birth defects, no? Have increased, no? So, ayan. Sabi nga lang, marriage between first cousins, okay? More than doubles the chance of having a child with potentially life-threatening defects. Ito sabi nila, out of 11,000 births between 2007 and 2011 in Bradford, more than 2,000 babies were born from first cousin parents. Yung children had a 6% chance of having an abnormality from birth compared to the average of 3%. No? Ayan. Okidoki. Let's open the lines, no? Dito sa ating mas maganda ito interactivity. If you wanna join up, yan ang pinakamaganda. At least nalalaman natin kung nasan kayo. Oh, let's say hello. I think ito yung from Nottingham. Let's say hello to Rhoda Gabriana Mina. Rhoda, magandang gabi sa'yo.
Hello, good evening Kuya Sonny and good evening sa lahat ng nanonood ng Sonny LARAGAN Show.
Ang kausap ko ba ngayon yung ating vlogger superstar na nandiyan dyan sa Nottingham? Ha? Ganun ba yun?
Pareho.
Ang galing naman, Tito Sonny.
Ang galing talaga. Hindi, galing talaga. Uy, si Amira, anak ng ating kaibigan dyan sa pangalan to sa Belgium. Okay. Bago natin pag-usapan yung pagiging superstar mo sa YouTube, no? Tanungin muna natin itong topic natin, yung ating topic na first cousins. Ano ang masasabi mo diyan?
Well, we're not here to judge. So, wala naman
Okay.
tayo sa kanilang kung sino man.
Oo.
Wala naman tayo sa sarili nilang disposition. Pero of course, morally unacceptable for me.
Morally unacceptable. Bakit? Dahil magpinsan?
Ang alam ko, ang grandparents ko sa father side,
Okay.
magtiyo sila.
Okay, magtiyo. Okay.
Pero parang parang second generation. Parang yung lolo ko tsaka yung tatay ng lola ko magpinsan or something.
Yun nga, morally, pero ibig sabihin, wala tayong pakialam kung nagmamahalan, din natin saklaw ang damdamin ng tao. Pero yun nga, yung morally unacceptable. Parang ang dala ba niyan, parang tabu yan, no? Tabu, di ba? Yung word na tabu. Na ang tendency parang napapansin ka ng mga neighbors, yung mga tao, di ba? Parang napapag-usapan, nag-asawa sila, magkamag-anak yan, ganyan, di ba? So,
Kasi
nagkaroon ba ng
lalo na
epekto?
sa atin-
Meron bang naging epekto o wala naman masyado? Doon sa dalawa na yun? Yung magtito, magsuhin.
Sa mga daddy ko, sa mga kapatid niya, wala. Pero dun sa mga anak ng tito ko. Kumbaga sa mga apo.
Totoo yan. Well, nabasa ko rin, no? I was trying to read up. Maring hindi man lumabas doon sa anak na direkta, yung susunod na generation, maaring doon lumabas. So, pero
Yes.
mas malaki ang tsansa na ganun kasi yung genes may pagkakahawig, no? Yung carrier kayo ng gene na yun, doon lumalabas. Pwede bang mabuhay na walang sex? I mean, mabuhay in terms of pag-aasawa. Di ba? Kunyari, pwede bang I love you, pero puro na lang embrace, kiss, and hug lang kayo. Let's not produce a baby. Let's
Husband and
just...
wife?
Ha?
As husband and wife?
Parang ganun na siguro. Husband and wife. Kasi parang alam nila Para bang gusto nating ipaglaban tong love natin, pero alam natin, okay, baka pwede mag-ganun lang sila. Yung, ano ba yun? Ano ba yung pagka nagpipigil ka ng yung birth, yung mga, kunyari, condom,
Sinusupress mo
o yung birth, ano ba tawag dyan? May expression tayo dyan yung... Ano tawag
family
doon?
planning, yung
family, another word pa.
pills.
Hindi. Family planning, contraception, di ba? Parang ganyan. Oo. Kaya ba? Kaya ba mabuhay? Hindi pwede, no? Pagka mag-asawa, you have to consummate your love, and that's the greatest expression by making love, di ba? Hindi pa pwede, no?
Hindi pwede.
Oo, hindi pa pwede. Oo, okay. Well, so sa'yo, it's morally unacceptable, but who are we to judge? Ayan. Oo.
Yeah.
Pero
We're not in
kunyari,
their position.
kunyari lang, meron kang mga cousins, first cousin mo na rin dahil siyempre, no? First cousins, would you prevent or tell them, wag niyong tuluyan? Pabawalan mo ba?
Of course, we will advise. Kahit na siguro sa mga pamangkin ko, of course, we're here to advise, to give them advice. But at the end of the day, it's their decision.
Kasi sabi yung mga incidents sa mga cystic fibrosis, alam mo, magmula nang mapunta ako rito sa United Kingdom, ngayon ko lang naririnig yung mga cystic fibrosis, ano pa ba yung mga sickle cell anemia, ganyan, no? Kung ano-anong anemia na yan, Tay-Sachs disease. Dito lumalabas and most of these are actually brought about by itong mga pag-aasawa ng yung very close, mga cousins, no? Pero talking about this, no, alam mo ba sa ngayon binalik yata hindi ko masyado siguro, sa France yata binalik na lang yung parang incest, no? Parang pag underage, pwede yata sa kanila magtito, di ba? Para bata, anong araw inaalaw nila pinababayaan lang nila Yung mga incest, di ba, yung relatives na kunyari yung isang uncle to a father to ganyan, parang ganoon Ngayon yata naghigpit na lang sila, kailangan wag lang minor. Pero pag adult sila, kay magtito pa yan, kay wala silang pakialam.
As long as they're adults.
Basta consenting adults. Pero pag ang isa doon, medyo bumaba sa age na minor, ayun, medyo may problema. Incest na tawag. Pero pagka matataas na sila, kay magpinsan, kay mag-uncle, baka pati pag-ama, no? Wow. meron akong case na alam, Roda, no? Naging neighbor namin nung araw, yung lalaki, first cousin itong, basta cousin, pamangkin nung isa doon sa mag-ina, sa mag-asawa, galing ng Pampanga, nakitira doon dahil nag-aaral sa university, sa National University. Umaalis yung tatay, nagtatrabaho yung nanay, naiiwan ngayon yung mag-cousin. So parang kuya na nung kuya niya, eventually nabuntis. Dahil may mga ganyang cases eh. So yun, mag-first cousin yun. Roda, no? Hindi ko na alam kung ano nangyari na ngayon. Anyway, last night, parang nakikita ko nagbe-message ka, you wanted to react to sa topic natin na near-death, yung second life, no? Para kasing near-death experience. Bakit mo gusto mag-react last night?
No, na-experience ko kasi noong 2005.
Mm-hmm.
Nag-miscarriage ako ng 20 weeks. Baby.
20 weeks?
And then, 5 months yung baby.
Okay.
So, 1 week ako sa delivery room. And they wanted me to go home.
Oh, okay.
Hindi ako uwi. And then every day, iba-ibang doktor yung tumitingin sa akin. Every day, iba-ibang treatment. Sobrang dami ng binigay nilang medication sa akin. Then one evening, bigla na lang nag-rupture ang uterus ko. And akala ko, sa sobrang lakas ng blood, akala ko umiinom.
Oo. Sobrang lakas ng blood mo. Parang kang gripo. Gano'n? Parang gripo ang blood mo?
Yung parang nga sa movie, yung tinatapos ko sa stretcher.
Oo. So,
Sa
dinudugo...
stretcher diretso sa operating room.
Oo. Ayan. Oo. Okay. Parang may lumalabas lang kasi unstable na internet, no? Okay. So, para kang gripo na dinudugo ka. Ganon. And how long were you bleeding? Long were you bleeding?
Na, ayun, inoperahan na.
Inoperahan ka?
Mabilis. Kasi sa sobrang bilis ng bleeding ko, mag-shock ako.
Okay. So, inoperahan ka. Anong ginawa para to stop the bleeding, siyempre?
Yes.
Okay. So yung bleeding na yon, ang life mo nasa 50-50.
They remove my uterus.
They had to remove your uterus. Okay. All right. Kung hindi tinanggal yung uterus mo, mamamatay ka na.
The bleeding won't stop.
It won't stop. Okay. Wow. Nakakatakot, no?
Yeah, it will eventually result to death.
Pero yung who knew na nandun ka na sa 50-50? Yung husband mo knew about it? O pinapipirma ba sila? Parang pipirma ka ng Mr. Mina, your wife?
He was with me nung nasa hospital.
He was with you sa hospital. Okay. Ikaw ba? Ano ba? Pagkatapos ng operation, tulog ka na for 1 or 2 days? Comatose ka for a few days? Kasi napansin mo kung nakakapanood ka kagabi.
Hours.
How many hours? How many hours, Rhoda? 5 hours.
Kasi grabe, nagkagulo sa operating room. Ang dami, siguro more than 20 yung nandun sa operating room.
Okay.
Sabi ko na, hindi na ako nag-pray na, Lord, save me. Sabi ko na lang, Lord, may your will be done.
Mm-hmm. May your will be done, sabi mo na lang.
So, paggising ko, nasa nasa ICU.
Okay. Wow. So nagising ka na sa ICU ka na, nilipat ka na.
Naka 20 bags ng blood transfusion.
Wow. Grabe, no? Pero so how was it? Were you praying for your life? Takot na takot ka na? Parang feeling mo mamamatay ka na?
No. Hindi ko nga pinag-pray na mag-save ako eh. Sabi ko lang, may your will be done.
Pinasaalang-alang mo na sa Panginoon. Ganun. Okay. Anong year to? 2005 ba sabi mo?
2005.
Okay. So nangyari 'yon, somehow it's a parang miracle na rin na nabuhay ka, di ba? No? Di ba? Dahil kung hindi hindi na nila makikita yung superstar vlogger natin na food. Ano ba description niyo? Food.
Aling Otay.
Siya nga pala, teka muna, para malaman ng mga kababayan natin. Ito si Roda friend natin to, no, from Nottingham. Nottingham, yan ang place ni ano pangalan no? Si Robin Hood, di ba? Nottingham Forest, ayan, kumbaga it's known as the Robin Hood country or Robin Hood place. Pero ang pinag-uusapan natin kaya natin pinag-uusapan dahil sa Nottingham. Pero okay, ikaw ay vlogger, food vlogger ba ang tawag sa'yo sa YouTube?
Yes.
Ilan na ang subscribers mo ngayon?
182,000.
Nung mag-usap tayo, a little over 100,000 ka pa lang noon yata, no? Okay. Ayan. Paano yan? How long have you been doing it, Roda? Kasi ngayon, alam mo, napansin mo ngayon, lahat na yata ng tao nag-YouTube na eh. Lahat na ngayon di ba? Ang dami.
Lahat ng artista.
Hindi lang artista. Marami ako na kilala dito nakapaligid sa London, ba? Makikita mo na nagpo-post, nagme-message sa'yo, "Hi, I've got a YouTube channel. Can you subscribe?" Mga ganoon eh. No? 'Di ba? Naglipa na ngayon itong panahon. Oo.
Medium ngayon eh.
Pero ikaw, paano ka nagsimula? Paano ba nagsimula yung YouTube channel mo?
Nagsimula ako noong 2013. Hindi pa masyadong uso ang YouTube.
So, maswerte ka.
Lang.
Ano, hobby lang? Okay, hobby. Hindi mo plinano. Hobby lang ginawa mo. Na eventually, it grew on you at di ba, lumalaki. O, nagulat ka lang, uy, may nanonood pala. Ganun ba? O, na-inspire ka na ron? Oo.
Yes.
Ikaw,
within a year, naka 25,000 subscriber din ako.
Okay. Okay, teka muna, dapat nating ilagay yata, nasa ba, ano ka sa YouTube? Ano pangalan mo? Paano ka nila hanapin? Aling Oday, O-D-A-Y, mga kaibigan. Aling Oday. Ayan, sa YouTube. Almost 200,000 ang kanyang subscribers. Meron ka ng di ba, pag 100,000, meron kang silver plaque ba? O silver, ano pangalan?
Silver button.
Silver
award.
button. Ano susunod na button?
Gold na, 1 million.
Walang mga 200,000, 500,000, wala pang 1 million. May mukhang malayo-layo. Pero, okay, doon sa mga ginawa mong videos, meron kang video na umabot ng millions?
Yes, yung pork humba ko, nasa 4.5 million views.
Wow. 4.5 million na views. Pero kailan mo ginawa yan? Sabi mo,
2013 nata.
So mga very first videos mo yan?
Oo.
Okay.
Yung mga lumang video ko, yun ang matataas ang views. Siguro nga, dahil ko konti pa lang noon, ngayon talagang grabe na ang competition eh.
Okay. Diyan ba, okay, meron ka nakikita sa mga YouTube, how much I earned, mga gano'n. Hindi ko natatanungin. Pero okay ba? Masarap ba? Maswerte ka ba? Masasabi mo na nagsimula ka ng YouTube nung araw dahil somehow nag-benefit ka?
Yes, definitely. At least naka-edge ako ng konti.
Yang bang, okay, may 182,000 viewers ka. Meron kang pork humba na almost 5 million views. Yang bang kinikita sa YouTube, pwede nang pang-holiday ng family? O sobra pa?
Pwede. Kung dito lang sa Europe.
Okay. Ikaw ba, inspirado pa rin o pagod ka na? O kaya tipong, meron pa ba akong magagawang lulutuin? O meron pa bang lulutuin? O kailangan iikot yun? Iikot uli yun. Kunyara, nagawa mo 2 years, 3 years ago. Iikot parang another twist.
Meron akong mga inulit na video parang tapos in-improve na lang yung recipe.
Okay. Ano yun? Week in, week out, you have to do a video? Gumagawa ka ba ng video?
At least I'm trying to do 3 times a week mag-upload.
Ba, masipag ka. 3 different dishes or 3 different food? Ganun ang ginagawa mo?
Different. Yeah, yes.
Wow.
Pero depende nga sa mood ko. Pagka talagang pag tamad na tamad ako, hindi ako nag-upload.
Ayun, oo. Okay lang ka agad. Okay, tinamad ka. Pero yung tamad mo, gaano ka, sandali lang ba yan? Medyo inspired ka na naman after, kunyari.
Pagka tamad, mga once a week lang mag-upload. Mga 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Lalo na itong lockdown. Naku, tamad na tamad ako.
Yeah, okay. Gumawa ka ng mga, gumagawa ka ng recipe mo, gumagawa ka ng luto-luto, okay? Meron bang pagtikim mo parang, baka hindi ko yata gusto pagkalasa nito. Pumalpak, may palpak, di ba?
Wala pa naman.
Wala pa naman. Lahat ng niluto mo, ayon. Okay.
Lahat naman ng niluluto ko, kinakain naman.
Yung niluto mo, pinapractice mo ba yan? Parang may dry run o yun na yun?
Diretso na.
Okay.
Halimbawa, may bago akong recipe.
Oh.
Pag luto ko, diretso na. Video.
Diretso na. Okay. Galing naman, ha? So, sa dami ng recipe, siguro kapag sinulat natin recipe, baka yung bahay mo, kunyari sinulat mo sa wall mo, baka buong bahay mo, may no? Punong-puno ng pangalan ng recipe
kasi
mo, no?
Kasi 400 na yung videos ko eh.
Wow. So, marami pa bang gagawin? Marami pa? Wala bang katapusan ng pagluluto?
Wala. Hanggang merong may nauuso, dire-diretso. Kaya kailangan updated.
Paano, when you say updated, paano ba ginagawa mo? Do you do research? Pinag-aaralan mo rin ba ang mga luto ng bawat region sa atin o bawat province o ganun?
Kasi nanonood ako ng mga cooking show sa Philippines.
Okay.
Sa TV. Pero kakaroon ako na idea kung ano yung mga susunod kong gagawin. Lalo na yung isang show na different places sa Philippines nagpupunta siya. Tapos niluluto niya kung ano yung specialty per plate, kung nasaan siya.
Roda, hindi naman sa binobola kita, may itsura ka, maganda ka. Pero ikaw ba nakikita ka sa video mo?
Minsan hindi. Depende nga sa mood ko. Minsan kasi pagka tinatamad akong mag-ayos, kamay na lang.
Hindi, lumabas ka na sa mga TV shows eh. Ano ba mga TV shows na nilabas mo sa Pilipinas?
Yung Umagang Kay Ganda.
Umagang Kay Ganda, ano pa? May mga iba-ibang shows, tatawagan ka, i-guess ka, di ba? So nakikita ka ron.
Umagang Kay Ganda. Tapos nag-ano lang ako sa mga Facebook page ng Pinasarap.
Okay. At saka, prinomote kaya yata ng YouTube din, no? Meron ka bang, may ginawa ba YouTube para sa'yo? Sa Pilipinas? Ayun.
In-invite nila ako sa YouTube sa Manila para on the spot nagluto ako.
Ayan. Okay. Teka muna, bago tayo magtapos lang at bago ka mag-shoutout, ikaw ba, meron kang, kanyari, cousin mo na naging crush mo ng araw? Nang bata ka?
Wala.
Wala.
Kasi kami talagang close na close kaming lahat para talagang magkakapatid.
Walang talo-talo, parang ganyan, di ba?
Wala.
Walang talo-talo. Okay. Oh, that's nice to hear. Anyway, shout out. Baka may babatiin, baka may gusto kang i-anunsyo. Go right ahead, please.
Yes, shout out sa lahat na nanonood ng Sonny LARAGAN show, sa mga friends ko dito sa UK at sa all over the world. Talagang malaki ang ating nasasakupan.
Uy, ikaw, grabe ka ha. Worldwide, 180 plus thousand. Imagine that's an achievement. Ngayon, siguro, 1,000 lang mga tao, no? O wala pang, hindi pa umaabot. Pero, ako, I'm proud of what you've done, imaginein mo yan, no? Hindi biro yan. At least meron ka ng tatak, Aling Oday. Check her out, no? Mga kaibigan, si Rhoda Gabriana Mina. Okay. Sige, salamat.
Like and subscribe.
Yes, like and subscribe sa kanyang channel. Thank you.
Yes.
Rhoda, ha?
Thank
Sige,
you,
mabuhay. Sige, ayan.
Thank you. Good evening. Bye-bye.
At just, yun ang kaganda, no? Near-death experience pero YouTube blogger superstar. Ayan. Okay. Thank you. Ayan ho si Rhoda Gabriana Mina. Well, nakakatuwa. Nakakatuwa yan. Nakakatuwa dahil, imagine niyo near-death experience, tinanggal na yung kanyang uterus at ayan. And yet, di ba? No? Ito siya na successful na YouTube vlogger. Okidoki. We'll have a short break mga kaibigan. Saglit lang ho at wag ho kayong aalis. Saglit po lamang.
During these trying times, we salute the frontliners who are tirelessly caring for all of us against the COVID-19. To all the courageous nurses, doctors, carers, and paramedics at the NHS, words are not enough to thank you. We at Highlight Express International are here to support you back with a full semester 10% discount when you send your balikbayan boxes to your family in the Philippines. Dahil ang Highlight Express International ay para sa pamilya.
%100% all natural, tasty, healthy, versatile.
Putin Forwarding International. We are one of the pioneers in the Balikbayan Box freight service in the UK. Trusted, highly recommended, and the top choice of the first OFWs coming over and generations after. With over 25 years of service to the community, we've been delivering cargo boxes throughout the UK and the Philippines. For our special promos and cargo rates, call 0208-520-6435 or 0208-509-1434 or visit our website at www.putinforwardinginternational.com. Putin Forwarding International, your family's favorite forwarder for over 25 years and still going on strong. Putin Forwarding International, a proud member of the British International Freight Association.
During these trying times, we salute the frontliners who are tirelessly caring for all of us against the COVID-19. To all the courageous nurses, doctors, carers, and paramedics at the NHS, words are not enough to thank you. We at Highlight Express International are here to support you back with a full semester 10% discount when you send your balikbayan boxes to your family in the Philippines. Dahil ang Highlight Express International ay para sa pamilya.
Okay, tuloy-tuloy tayo sa ating program. First cousins, are they okay to fall in love? Ayan, okay lang ba? No? Zoom ID ho natin 689-009-1378. Password is Pinoy if you want to join us. Okay, napapanood ho tayo sa France, no? It's 11:25 na ho ngayon sa France, sa Madrid, sa Berlin, at sa Roma. Okay. All right. Teka muna, pag batiin lang natin to o basahin lang natin to some of the yung mga pagbati sa atin nitong gabing ito, no. Ayan. Batiin lang natin. Pasensya na, dapat naagahan ko to, no, pero sige, okay lang to, no. At let's make way do sa mga pagbati. Okidoki. Eto. Ayan, si Darmin Balarinon. Sabi niya, good evening Kuya Sonny and everyone. Oy, good evening. Thank you very much sa Etong si Darmin. Okay. And ang susunod ay si Emmeline Rafael. Sabi ni Emmeline, good evening Sonny and everyone. Ayan. Okay. Darmin Balarinon commented, no? Reacted on the topic, marrying a relative is taboo. I personally don't agree with it. Nako, thank you. Si Roda kanina, tama-tama sinabi niya sa show, no? My grandparents, sabi niya, no? Sabi ni Roda Gabriana Mina, were uncle, niece daw. So meron pa lang sa family. yung kamukha ng sinasabi niya kanina. Suf Hamid, being a Muslim, I don't agree as well. Ba? Hi, good evening, Suf. Welcome to the program. Oh, nag-react ulit si Darmin. Sabi niya, having said that, I know quite a few who married their first cousins. All children are normal. Oh, right. Pero hindi lang sa ano yan sa mga children. Pag hindi lumabas sa children, sa grandchildren lumalabas. Yung next generation, no? Yan, Galicia Paner, no? Hello po, good evening. Oh, good evening din. Yan, thank you very much for watching and joining in, ha? Good evening po, Sir Sonny. Nice to see you again. Ayan, oy. Good evening, Jen Pau, no? Sabi ni, Tita Cora Carsola is watching. Teacher natin yan sa Notre Dame of Greater Manila, no? Sa Pilipinas. Sai Sarmiento is watching. Magandang gabi, Sai. Thank you very much. Hector Cruz, sabi niya, kumusta na, Sonny? It has been a while since I got into touch with you. At sabi niya, interesting topic. Uy, maraming salamat. Thank you. Sabi ni Alex Onrubia Villana, uy, Alex, kailan kakakanta ulit dito sa show at tutugtog, no? Sabi niya, good evening po, Sir Sonny. Good evening din sa iyo. Mabuhay ka, no? At si Rudy Libroho, yung father ni Mia Libroho. Ako yung manager niyan, no? Sabi niya, hi, Sir Sonny and all kababayans. Happy viewing. Stay safe, everyone. Ayun. And of course, si Yan Galicia Paner is saying, hello, everyone po. Good evening. Mabuhay. Thank you very much, no? Cecil Castrillo, for me, no, in our family, first cousins are basically brought up like siblings. So it will seem a bit incestuous to have a relationship with your first cousin. Magandang reaction yan. Cecil. Oy, hello po, Sir Sonny Laragan and your gorgeous guest. God bless. Oy, DJ Red. Mabuhay. No? Si Der. Good evening to you, no? Jen Olivero, sabi niya, good evening, Sir Sonny. About the topic, it's not okay to fall in love. It's not okay to fall in love to first cousin, not even second. They are family. Ayun. Uy, Precious Joy Conde Huitig, good evening, Sir Sonny. And to kababayans as well. Good evening, Precious Joy Huitig, no? And, of course, si Dick Villanueva, all the way from Paris to, no? Good evening, Sonny Laragan. Magandang gabi sa iyo. Yan ho ang ating station manager diyan ho sa Pinoy Radio Friends and a very good friend of ours, no? Dick Villanueva, thank you. Okay, let's say hello to si Maria Ellis. Maria, good evening. Magandang gabi sa iyo. Hello, Maria? Ay, wala si Maria. Maria?
So John Hume has died.
Maria, hello? Hello, live ka, Maria?
Wait, son.
Hello, Maria. Ayun, may son. Maria.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, can you hear me? Hi. Hello, Maria. Yeah, Maria from Wandsworth. Hello, Maria. Ano nangyari kay Maria? Maria? Hello? Asa si Maria? Maria? Okay. We're asking Maria to unmute. Ayun. Hello, Maria. How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. 5x5. Magandang gabi.
Can you hear me?
Yes. 5x5. 5x5. Ayan. Clear. Loud and clear.
Unmute.
Hello.
There.
I can hear you, but can you hear me? Dapat pala meron ako rito nakalagay na can you hear me? Parang gano'n, parang board.
Okay.
I can hear you, pero can you hear me? Dapat ako naman nagtatanong. Wala akong subukan nating isulat, pero wala tayong...
Yes.
Oh, can you hear me? Hindi sumasagot eh. Hindi sumasagot. Sandali, sulat natin. Can you hear me? Kasi...
It's delayed. Yeah, why is it delayed?
Because you're watching the show. That's why.
Yes.
Do not watch the show. Can you hear me? Ayan. Paano ba kaya? Paano ba yan? I can hear you. Ayan. Can you hear me?
All right. Okay. So I'll go out to Facebook.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Very good.
Yeah. Now go to Zen.
Ayan. Ba, nag-instructions pala. watch the show.
There.
Ayan.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, kanina pa.
Oo.
Mali pa. Don't
No,
watch.
because I was watching, so I got rid of the Facebook thing.
Hindi.
Okay,
The monitor itself is the show in itself. The monitor in itself.
Yeah.
Pagka sumali ho kayo mga kaibigan at nanood kayo at pumasok na kayo sa Facebook at sa Zoom at binibigyan ko na kayo ng monitor. You're actually watching the whole proceedings. Ganun na.
Okay.
Anyway, wag manood sa
Yes.
Facebook. Pagka para sa mga nanonood at gusto sumali ho sa atin, wag kayong manonood. Pagkausap nyo ako, do it in real time. Wag nyo panoorin yung show dahil delayed yun. Mga 15 seconds yun o 10 seconds bago babalik.
Yeah.
Talk to me directly via Zoom in real time.
Okay.
Good evening, Maria Ellis from Wandsworth.
Good evening.
Oh, yes. Good evening.
Patney in particular.
Oh, okay. Patney. Okay. Hindi ko na nga dapat nga in fact in particular actually Roehampton kaya ta, di ba?
Hindi, Patney.
Patney. Okay. All right. Okie dokie.
Oo.
Anyway,
Yes.
good evening.
Yeah.
Kumusta?
So I was listening earlier, well, much earlier.
Ito, we have a
Yeah.
topic.
Do you-
First cousins, are they okay to fall in love? Ano sa palagay mo?
Para sa akin, hindi. Dahil I've heard some of the people you've spoken to earlier, sabi nila, may nag-comment, di ba, na kahit nga second cousins, dapat hindi pa rin, you're not allowed. I mean, like, whoever asks for permission to fall in love, it's something that just happens. Pero,
Exactly, yeah.
lalo na sa Pilipinas, di ba, tabu talaga sa atin yan.
Yes,
Although,
it is. It's in the civil
I
code.
know some people in the Asian community, and by Asian, I don't mean like ourselves. Kunyari yung mga taga-Pakistan or Bangladesh.
Pakistani,
Marami din sa kanila na yung mga naging estudyante ko, ganyan. They say that, my husband is my cousin. So I don't know. I'm not saying that it's common, but it does happen to other communities. Pero ako personally, no, I'm not. I don't agree with that.
You wouldn't. So no matter how strong the love is for one another, you have to put a stop, no? Parang are we saying that the head must rule the heart? Ibig sabihin, practicality, marami kasing nagsisisi in the end, madly in love, not necessarily the first cousins, but madly in love, wala silang pakialam kasi hoda. But in the end, di ba, nagsisisi, nag-iiyak.
I heard you say earlier na yung issue na kasi kung mag first cousin kayo na there's a big possibility of your children na magkaroon ng kung ano mang
mga defects, abnormalities.
diferensya. But you said kung hindi man lumabas sa yung second generation, kunyari yung anak mo dun sa susunod, I don't know.
May chances.
Do
They
you
have some studies.
Any facts to support that? I mean, I'm not questioning what you said, but I'm just saying, totoo ba yan?
Oh, that's what they're saying. No, that's what they're saying. Kasi nga sa Bradford, they found out there was a study made in Bradford, northeast London, North England.
North England. Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah. You were there. You were there. Okay. They've got a high level of Pakistanis living there, and showing birth defects.
Oh, well, there you go.
Increasing because two family members, they procreate, and marriage between first cousins, it more than doubles the chance of having a child with potentially life-threatening defects. And sinabi pa nila na out of 11,000 births between 2007 to 11 in Bradford, more than 2,000 babies were born from first cousin parents. Ayan.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh.
Yeah. So, kaya hindi talaga dapat. But if they're aware of it, bakit? Of course, again, we have to rely on statistics. Maybe yung studies na yon hindi na na-follow up. Pero kung naging aware na yung mga tao, why would they still continue to engage in that kind of, kung ano ba, ewan ko ba, kustumbre ba o...
Pero nung mga olden days, Maria, sa mga mayayaman, di ba? It's a practice.
yung
That's the reason why it's not
yung
banned in the
royalty.
UK.
Oo.
Diba?
Oo.
They
Kaya nga,
intermarry. Diba?
Yeah, may nagbanggit ba when you said that triggered something. Yung, ano ba yung sakit? Hemophilia. Did somebody mention that earlier that I might have missed? Yung royalty, because they marry each other kasi ayaw nilang yung kayamanan nila is to keep it within the family.
Yes.
Tapos nagkaanak sila. Tapos nagkakaroon ng blood disease yung anak, which is called hemophilia, I think, if I remember right. Disease of the blood.
Yes.
Dahil
kasi nga,
magkamag-anak yung nanay at tatay.
Oo. Tama yan. Ano kasi yan yung sabi nga nila, no? Kaya nga, yung mga child or first cousins is more likely to have birth defects than two people who meet at random, because first cousins share 12.5% of their DNA. Yeah, because of this overlap, there is a 1.7 to 2.8% bigger risk of intellectual disability. Intellectual, pwede maging tanga o ano.
Parang ang tawag nila learning
genetic disorders.
Learning difficulties. I think that's how they call it. Yeah.
Pero merong mga did you know na si Queen Elizabeth of England, alam mo ba yung husband niya si Prince Philip, third cousin niya?
Hindi.
Third cousin niya.
Pero third, medyo malayo na.
Medyo malayo na. Pero yun nga, third cousin. Ito yung mga kakilala, mga sikat na tao na mga cousin sila nag-asawa. So yung biologist, yung Charles Darwin. Have you heard of Charles Darwin?
Yeah.
Yes. Yan. Ano bang famous ni Charles Darwin? Si Charles Darwin ba nang sabi na galing tayo sa
origin of the species.
Species, apes,
diba,
parang ganun. Di ba?
Anong sabi niya?
No. He married his first cousin, si Emma Wedgwood.
No, I didn't know that.
May isa pa. Si Queen Victoria, yung sikat na Queen Victoria, di ba? May Albert and Victoria Museum. Si Albert na Prince Consort niya, cousin niya.
First cousin?
Cousin lang. Hindi ko pa medyo bitin ako sa research Hanggang doon lang sa cousin lang.
Nag-research ka?
Nag-research ako, syempre. Si Albert Einstein's second wife. Second cousin niya, ang pangalan Elsa. So these are famous people who have married their cousins. Pero,
I see.
Sino ba yung yung royal yung king dati na buwang yata, yung they call him the crazy king?
What, King George VI?
Parang yung parang buwang na king?
English king?
English monarch, yes. Di ba? Di ba yung mga
Iba
story,
si
may mga
King
movies
George
pa.
yata? Hindi ko lang sure kung the sixth kasi alam mo naman yun, merong first, second, third.
Exactly. So, baka yan, that would probably have been an effect of yung mga intermarriages nila, no? Ng mga cousins. Dito sa UK, kakaiba, Maria, dahil dito kamukha niya, allowed yung first cousins. Dito, hindi mo pwedeng idemanda yung parang yung bigamy, mga ganun-ganun. Hindi pwedeng bigamy ba yun yung mga...
Sa Pilipinas ba, sa atin bawal talaga. Like before you get married, do you have to inform whoever you need to inform na magpinsan kayo, na hindi kayo pwede magpakasal o ano ba? Dahil I've been away for so long, hindi ko na alam.
Hindi ko alam kung may pit. Pero it's actually in the civil code. You cannot marry your relative doon sa fourth level of consanguinity. Consanguinity is blood, di ba?
Consanguinity.
Consanguinity is blood.
Root word, blood.
Blood,
diba?
Consanguinity. So, fourth level. Ibig sabihin na fourth level, from you going to your parent, your parent, yung brother o sister nung parent mo, meron kayong may parents sila. So, from one step to your parents, second step to your grandparents, it goes down to your uncle or your auntie, na kapatid ng mother mo o father mo, and the fourth level is your first cousin. Yun ang fourth level of consanguinity. It's in the civil
very
code.
Interesting.
It's in the civil code. So, ayan. Pero, shall we say, love conquers all? O dadagukan mo ba yung pinsan mo,
kapatid mo? As I said, hindi mo naman pinaplano who to fall in love with, hindi ba? So, well, I wouldn't judge. I wouldn't say, nako, you did something wrong. Pero kung cousin mo, di ba maliliit pa kayo, magkakilala na, you play with your cousins, you grow up with them, so you treat them, I'm speaking from experience na ang mga pinsan ko, para ko na ring mga kapatid dahil pare-pareho sabay kaming nagsilakihan and I come from a very close family. So parang kung alam mong pinsan mo, I don't think you'll be, romantically attracted to them. I don't know. Sabi ko lang, as I said, I don't know. Kung ako yung nasa sitwasyon siguro na nagustuhan ko yung pinsan ko, maybe, you'll give in to how you feel, your feelings, your romantic feelings. Kaya it's easier said than done, It's
So,
easy to say no.
Sinasabi mo wala kang infatuation, let's say, sa cousin mo. Pero have you heard of friends na they had some infatuations o nagustuhan yung cousin nila? Pwede bang,
sa
ano ba?
experience? Wala.
Oo.
Teka muna. Nag-iisip ako.
Kasalanan ba yun?
Wala
Maria,
yata.
kasalanan ba yun
Wala
kung...
yata. Oh.
Kasalanan ba yun kung...
Kasalanan. Okay, so that's from you're talking from a religious point of view now.
No.
Kasalanan
Gusto ko lang,
ba sa Diyos?
Hindi naman. Gusto ko lang malaman yung let's say, nagkaroon ka infatuation sa cousin mo, parang masama ba yun? O okay lang
Crush.
yan? No, crush lang.
Well, how would you define infatuation?
Parang crush mo lang siguro, cousin mo. Oo, pero not to the extent na todo yung nyo, magkakatuduhan kayo.
Ewan ko. Parang, to me, that's, again, it's being judgmental, but I think that's a bit weird.
Mm-hmm.
But,
okay.
I sound like ginajudge ko yung mga people who have had that experience. But, all of my cousins, I really treat them, parang mga kapatid ko, mga brothers, or, well, of course, yung mga babae. Mm-hmm. That's something na wala akong kilala na sa pamilya namin anyway, that hasn't happened.
Okay. Well, baka may gusto kang merong i-anunsyo, may mga shout-outs ka or anything you'd like to share na hindi ko na hindi natin napag-usapan kasi anything
may
goes
mga,
dito.
Yung mga balak-balak mga in the future, in the near future, pero sikreto muna for now. Maybe later on. Diba?
Okay. Yes. All right. Oo. So hindi na muna ngayon kasi baka mausog. Mas mabuting sabi nga nila quiet lang, di ba? It's
quiet
best
lang
to
muna.
It's best
hanggang
to
hindi pa ready na i-launch whatever project you have.
Okay. Pero what do you do right now, di ba? Ano ba ginagawa mo? Ikaw ba isang nurse? Ikaw ba isang
ako'y isang guro. Ayan lalim ng Tagalog ko.
Isang guro.
I'm a teacher.
Ayun, yan ang lahi namin para mga guro, no? Parang at ang tinapos ko pagiging guro.
Oo nga.
Edukasyon, 'di ba? Education diyan sa pamantasan ng Santo Tomas.
UST ka ba?
Yes, education.
Okay.
Major in English, nakakatuwa. Alam mo, akala ko English, kala ko madali lang. Madali naman. In fact,
kasi yung English na hindi lang grammar, literature maybe, English literature. Tama?
Hindi lang.
Pinag-aralan mo si Shakespeare.
Yes, isang semester si Shakespeare, isang semester yung World Masterpieces, isang libro lang namin, isang semester yung Iliad.
Ay, hindi ba ang haba nun?
Oo. Tapos
epic.
meron pa kaming, nag-aral pa kami
Homer's Iliad.
Si Henrik Ibsen, pinag-aralan.
Hindi ko pa yata nabasa yun. Of course, I've heard of it, but
hindi, Odyssey, Iliad. Di ba? Si Homer, yung author.
Odyssey, oo.
Oo, yan. Yun, pero...
ka pala. You should, I don't know, would that make a good topic for any future discussions?
Yung
mga ganyan o masyado namang mabigat?
What do you mean? Ano ba ang favorite mong novel? Ganun ba? Anong tanong?
Talk about literature. Yeah.
Alam mo, okay, nakwentuhan ko lang tayo, no? Yung okay, I took up doon sa aming syllabus. Ang mga subjects doon, American and British literature writers. Tapos yun nga yung kay Shakespeare. Tapos Afro-Asian literature. Doon ako nag-enjoy yung mga African poems.
Sa Afro-Asian?
Sa Afro-Asian. Would you believe at saka yung pinag-aaralan namin yung mga playwrights, kamukha ni Henrik Ibsen, hindi ko kilala eh. Doon lang ako
Ibsen, yes.
Henrik Ibsen. hindi ko makakalimutan sa professor ko, ang sinabi kasi niya, dahil si Henrik Ibsen, he was way ahead of his time. And yung mga plays niya would talk about the taboo things that you wouldn't be talking about, like a woman leaving the family home. And yet, he was tackling that early on in his career, no? Yung mga ganung mga playwrights niya. Henrik Ibsen, I think he's a...
So you still remember many of the things that you've learned at university?
Kasi actually, Neng, hindi ako nag-aaral. Hindi ako nag-aaral. And then, you know why?
Hindi ka pala,
Then, you know
anong
why?
tawag doon? You were playing through one?
No.
Papasok?
Hindi ko alam what to take up in college noon. So, ang naisip ko lang, ano kaya pinakamadaling course? English. Mag-English. Not knowing, hindi kaya, I can get away kasi, mostly kasi ang English sa UST, kasi pag when you study literature, it's more of your opinion. How a certain verse, stanza, sonnet, or whatever, parang hits you, parang subjective lagi. So I can get away with it dahil puro subjective lang sagot ko. This is how I feel about the first stanza. This is parang ad-lib lang. Ad-libbing.
Yung according to your interpretation?
Yes. Ganun,
say, a piece of text?
Yes.
Kung prose or even poetry. Ewan ko, hindi ako na ng poetry. Meron akong subject noon, naalala ko sa college.
Okay.
Ng poetry. And I think, I can't remember my professor's name, but he was someone famous sa Pilipinas.
Okay.
Oo.
Wow.
Yung kilala siyang poet, and pero ironically, hindi ko na maalala yung pangalan. But no. Ikaw ba gumagawa ka ng mga poems?
I can do some poems. Yeah, I can. I was the features editor of our college journal. Andun pa yung very proud ako kasi may ISBN pa yan, di ba? Yung parang Library of Congress ISBN. And true enough, I went to Congress and I found some of our publications there, no? Kasi meron akong library ng library card ng Library of Congress. Nag-apply ako ron when I was in Washington, D.C.
Ano ba? Did you have a subject on, say, speech and drama? Ganon, o wala?
Meron.
Sa English literature course?
Meron kami.
Meron?
Actually, ang gaganda ng mga tapes namin, yung speech lab ng UST. Ang ganda, state of the art. And they were playing us yung mga, ang gaganda ng mga, ng mga materials doon, mga recordings. And these were, I was doing that, no? Ayan. Okay.
Hindi ako, when I was in the Philippines in February, gusto ko sanang bumisita sa UST kasi doon ako nag-high school.
Oh, really?
Pero parang ibang-iba na itsura eh.
Really?
UST. Ando pa rin yung pinakalumang building, di ba? But you can hardly see it from Espanya, I don't think.
The main building, you mean? Yung merong cross sa tuktok?
Yung pinaka symbol ng UST.
Kita pa siya from, nag-high school ka
Pero
ba?
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry?
Then, nag-high school ka pala. Kasi nagturo ko ng high school dun eh. Yung aming practice teaching sa UST. We would have 1 year.
Baka naman nung nagturo ka ng high school, wala na ako sa high school.
Hindi, malayo na.
Mga college na ako.
Malayo na. Hindi, pero nagturo kami. Sa UST yata, talo nga kami sa UST because we have 1 year of practice teaching. Whereas the other normal schools...
UST High?
Yes, oo. Sa normal...
kasi dalawa ang UST High, di ba? Merong yung...
Isang Pay High, isang Eduk High.
Pay High, oo.
Isang Eduk High.
Hanggang ngayon ba may ganun pa?
Yes. Yes. Andito pa yata. Sa pagkakaalam ko.
Kasi iba ang uniforme ng Pay High sa hindi Pay High.
Oo.
Ang pangit ng uniforme namin noon. Mga mukha kami losyang, ang haba-haba.
Ang building mo ba, yung dating tapat ng Arts and Letters na building o Commerce Building?
Ewan ko lang kasi giniba na yun.
O yun nga. Yun. Okay. No. Hindi. Kaya ko sinabi yan. Kasi yung giniba, yun ang Pay High. Kasi when I started in UST noon, may building pa doon sa tapat ng Commerce Building.
Yung
tapos,
building namin, alam ko yun, after I left, giniba nila yon and then they built a new one. Pero parang sa tapat nun, I can't even remember what building it was. Pero alam ko may canteen that we used to go
Yes.
to.
Oh, yan. Katabi yun.
Yun.
May kantina yun. Andun pa rin. Alam ko
Yun,
yan.
yun siguro.
Alam ko yan. Okay.
Yeah.
Oy,
Sa Payhay ako
Maria.
na ang pangit ng uniform. Yeah, okay.
Pasensya na. Oh, yeah. Para we can make way for one last call before we, before we say
meron pa ba?
goodnight.
Oh, sige.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, thank
So
you very much
hopefully
for being
I
a
can
part
join you in future shows.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Wala ka
Alright.
shoutout,
So-
baka may babatiin ka. Okay lang?
Ako?
Hmm.
Wala naman akong
wala naman.
naisip na batiin.
Oh, sige.
Sige.
Thank you very much
Okay,
for being a
next
part
time.
of the show. You take care. Ingat-ingat, ha?
Okay, you too.
Sige.
Sige.
Ayan, si
Okay,
Maria
bye-bye.
Ellis. Bye-bye. Ayan, si Maria
Yeah,
Ellis
bye.
from Patni daw siya, no? Sa Wandsworth. Okidoki. Ayan. Ay, teka muna, bigyan daanan natin kaagad tong tuloy-tuloy na tayo. Oops, tanggalin lang natin yung, okay. Direct, pakitanggal nga yung pangalan ng Ayan. Let's say, okay, hello sa ating, ano ba to? Let's say, si Mr. Ito kanina, binabati natin, ngayon, andito na. Mr. Dick Villanueva. Dick, magandang gabi sa'yo. Uy, nag-freeze yata yung kanyang video. Sandali. Dick, nag-freeze ba ang video nitong si Mr. Dick Villanueva? Ayun, okay na. Ayan. Sandali. Dick, hello. Ayan,
Hello.
okay na.
Oh, can hear you. Okay.
Yes, can you hear me? Nadidinig mo ba ako? Hello?
Oh, narinig kita. Narinig kita. Okay. Hello.
Ayan, magandang gabi. Magandang gabi sa iyo, Dick, at mabuhay ka, no? Yes, you'd like to react do sa topic natin?
Well, minsan talaga nangyayaring ganyan, di ba? Minsan kahit na without the knowledge of parents, ganyan, na tawag dito na-develop yung yung sabi na natin magpinsan, ganyan, di ba? Na-develop sila, pero sa akin na hindi pa pwede kahit na third cousin siguro, kasi parang hindi ka hindi sa mata ng tao, hindi maganda. At saka siyempre, na tayo naman alam naman sa Pilipinas, di ba, tayo na lang yata natitirang Roman Catholic sa Asia, di ba? When it comes to sa mga ganyang sitwasyon, ibig sabihin masyado tayong diyan, yung tradition natin, di ba? Kuminsan kahit na kuminsan. Pero may kikwento ako sa iyo. Doon sa lugar namin, naging mag-asawa sila. Hindi nila alam na isa lang palang ama nila.
Magkapatid.
Oo, pero ibig sabihin, itong namit nitong lalaki, itong babae siguro sa ibang lugar, o baka itong si babae, anak nung tatay niya sa ibang babae, ganon. Hindi na lang, bigla sa'yo, hindi na lang pinaalam kung sino talaga ama niya. Ngayon, nung kinasal sila, hello?
Yes, go. Yes, you're loud and clear ka.
Oo. Nung kinasal sila, ang tawag dito, bago pala sila ikasal, nagtanong, syempre, tanong. Syempre, siyempre di ba yung isasubmit lahat ng mga, di ba, ng mga bago ka ikasal, may hihingiin sa yung mga documents tatay mo, nanay mo, ganun, di ba?
Yes, of course.
Oo. Then may nangyari na kasi buntis na yung babae kaya kinasal Nung mahalukay kung sino yung ina, nalaman nung ama na yun ang naanakan niya at anak nung yung tatay nung lalaki, anak tatay nung asawa niya.
Ayun, so napaka
pero wala akong
masalimot,
di ba sabi? Wala akong nakitang yung bang sabihin na nating sabi nila, di ba, abnormality. Wala, matatalino yung mga bata, yung mga anak nila
okay. Well,
matatalino.
tiyempuhan yan. Parang lottery yan Parang lottery yan na natiyempuhan. Pero
okay
maaaring...
naman, kahit na dun sa mga apo, okay naman. Ang gaganda lalaki nga, tsaka ang gaganda ng mga bata
Pero Dick, scientific yan eh. May mga cases na ganyan, no? Na sinasabi nila talaga na may mga studies na, kasi ano yan eh, mga genes yan eh, pinag-uusapan, mga genes.
Oo, nandun ako, tama. Pero sabi ko, how come sabi ko na magkapatid sila talagang isang dugo nila eh. Di ba?
Okay.
Oo. Galing sila sa isang dugo, sabi na ama nila, di ba? O halimbawa kung A plus yung ama nila, di A plus din sila, di ba?
Actually, ang tawag dyan, incestuous marriage eh. Incestuous
pero
relationship.
Hindi
Dahil
mo naman pwedeng sisihin yung mag-asawa dahil hindi naman nila alam.
Oo. Hindi ba nila
Siguro
alam? Nalaman na lang
pag hindi nabuntis yun, pwede pang paghiwalayin, pwede pang hindi ituloy yung kasal. Pero nakasal yata,
na lang.
Anong nangyari yata,
ikakasal lang.
Ikinasal sa ibang lugar. Wag lang pag-usapan doon sa lugar nila.
Ayun, no.
Kinasal. Pero nung nagkaanak na sila, bumalik sila doon sa lugar namin, okay naman. Yung mga anak nila, mga professional, yung mga apo nila, ang pupogi nga, ang gaganda ng mga bata eh.
Pero ang sinasabi, Dick, hindi lang maaaring mawala doon sa unang line, pero yung susunod na line, baka sakali. May danger lang. Tiyempuhan niya, kung maganda nangyari, walang problema, no? Kaya lang, ikaw ba, parang bala yan, baril. Yung, alam mo yung parang Russian roulette, di ba? Nalalagyan ng isang bala yan, tapos iikot na, tapos di ba? Ano mo?
Kung kanino tumapat, yun, gano'n.
Yun, di parang ganun lang ba, parang ilalaban mo lang ba na, sige, laban natin, baka pag pinindot mo yung gatilyo ba tawag doon, hindi, wala yung bala, di ba? Wala doon.
Actually, aminin ko rin sa'yo, sa akin, meron din nagkagustong pinsan ko.
May nagkagusto sa'yo pinsan mo? Okay.
May nagkagusto sa akin.
Paano mo hinandle yun?
No, although nakikita ko na nagpapakita siya ng motibo, pero sa akin, parang ang yung mga motibong pinapakita niya, parang iniisip ko na lang na magkapatid kami. Na hindi ko binibigyan ng masamang halimbawa, yung mayakap-yakap siya, mahalik-halik.
Pero na-feel mo,
parang,
pero na-feel mo, iba ang halik niya, iba yakap niya, ganun?
Iba.
Ayun.
At saka nung nawala na siya, kasi nung nawala na siya sa Pilipinas, nag-abroad yun eh.
Okay.
Punta sila ng Guam. Doon na sila tumira dahil yung tatay niya, US Navy. So sabi ko, siyempre ako naman noon, inaano ko, di ba, pag bata ka, nararamdaman mo naman yung kung ano yung lambing ng pinsan at saka lambing ng may di ba, may
dating, no?
motibo.
Okay.
Ako naman parang hanggang sa nagkalimutan na lang, na siguro kako pag mahina lang ako, kasi alam mo naman tayo nung mga teenager tayo, hindi naman natin iisipin na magkakagusto tayo sa pinsan natin kahit nasabihin natin yung pinsan natin nagbibigay ng motibo, parang wala yun di ba? Di ba kasi nung araw nung kapanahunan namin talagang umiiral pa rin talaga yung tradisyon na talagang yung mga old fashioned na tradisyon na hindi mo pwedeng gawing girlfriend ng pinsan mo, hindi mo pwedeng gawing asawa yung pinsan mo, di ba?
Yes.
Mayroon pa isa. Ako yung pinsan ng nanay ko. Pinsan ng nanay ko 'yun. Bali mabata sa kanila. High school pa ako nung palaging pumupunta sa amin 'yun. Tapos ako palaging hinahanap noon.
Really?
Pero sabi niya palaging akong hinahalikan, sabi kinakarga, yung ibig sabihin niya bang yung buhat-buhati niya ako. Pero sabi niya noon, nung nakapag-asawa na siya, meron siyang sinasabi na kung hindi ko lang pamangkin yan, baka yan na pangasawa ko dahil gustong-gusto ko siya. Ganun ba?
Ikaw ang pamangkin, Dick?
Parang ganun, pamangkin.
Okay. Okay.
Pamangkin. Pero ibig sabihin, siguro, mga edad ko nun siguro mga 18 or 19. Siguro mga going to 40s na ganun.
Ano yan, pamangkin na kapatid ng nanay or tatay mo? Ganun?
Parang hindi. Pinsan ng nanay ko. Wala.
Okay.
Oo,
Kasi
pinsan ng nanay
direct-
ko,
Oo.
second cousin ng nanay ko sa mother side niya.
Ayun. Okay.
Oo, kaya
Well,
medyo pagpupunta sa amin yan, medyo malagkit yung tingin sa akin, di ba? Alam mo naman, akala ko noon lambing lang ng isang parang tiyahin, ganun.
Oo.
Pero
Okay.
ako
Well,
naman kasi hindi ako ganun eh. Kasi yung bang pag alam kong mga relatives ko, walang sa akin eh. Wala akong
Wala.
nararamdaman. Kundi pinsan lang ganun.
Ayun,
Relatives lang.
walang talo-talo. Pero wala ka bang
Oo,
medyo pinsan mo na babae na maganda or second cousin
Oo.
na parang nagagandahan ka
Yung
type
pinsan
mo?
ko rin, maganda yun eh. Oo.
Oo.
Kamukha ni Lorna Tolentino yun eh.
May crush ka o wala
Oo.
kang crush sa kanya?
Wala.
As in, wala.
As in,
Maski,
lang,
maski
cousin
anong
lang
ganda
talaga.
niya, wala ka
Oo.
pa rin,
Mm.
okay.
Ganun ako eh. Hindi, ako nga sabi ko nga kahit na kuminsan yung halimbawa, kapatid nung barkada ko,
Mhm.
kahit na maganda, yung bang parang, kasi ako ganun eh. Pag di ba parang may usapang, sabi nga yan, hindi talo-talo, di ba? Kahit na kapatid ko yan, tol, wag mong, di ba? Hands off ka dyan, di ba ganon? Ganon din ako eh. Yung respect ba? Sa, ewan ko siguro,
Yeah,
iba-iba
so-
tayong ano eh.
Okay.
Oo. Kasi ako pag yung tinuring ko isang tao na parang kapatid, yung mga kapatid niya, parang kapatid ko na rin.
Ayun. Okay.
Oo.
Well,
Mm.
that's good.
Ganun
No?
naman, di ba?
Dick, para
Iba-ibang-
malaman ng ating mga viewers, what do you do? Nasaan ka ba? Nasa Paris, baka meron ka, you wanna tell
Actually,
them quick?
nakikita mo tong background sa likod ko.
Okay.
Wala ka na nakikita mga frame, di ba?
Nagpintura. Huli tayo nag-usap dito sa show pipintura kaya. Sabi mo, pipintura.
Kaya
Dahil
magulo
umalis ang
tong
family mo.
likod ko. Inaayos
Okay.
ko sila ngayon. Inaayos ko, pinagsasama-sama ko. Dahil bukas lalagyan ko na ng tape ito.
Ayun.
Yung tape, tapos lalagyan ko ng mga plastics, tapos umpisahan ko na ng Sabado ang painting.
Ayan. Okay. Sa Sabado pa.
78 square meter itong pipinturahan ko.
Well, unti-unti lang yan. Portion by portion.
But ano naman, nga pala, out of topic na nalulungkot naman ako talagang tawag dito, nakikiramay ako sa pamilya nung dalawang Pilipinong namatay sa Lebanon.
Okay. Well, nakikiramay tayo.
Yung nasabugan.
Ayan, oo. Well, oo. Malungkot
Nabalitaan
siya.
ba yun?
Hindi. Ang alam ko lang ngayon ko lang napanood kanina na yung sumabog nga kahapon because of
Sumabog.
ammonia
Maraming Pilipino.
ba? O,
Ilan
ammonia
ang
something?
injured. Tapos yung dalawang namatay na Pilipino, tapos 8 ang injured. Tapos yung 10 missing, nakita na tumalon daw sa dagat kasi mga seaman yun eh.
Okay. Well,
Tapos meron na lang isang nawawala. Kaya sabi ko nga, let's pray na sana lahat ligtas. Kaya lang, yung dalawang sinamampalad, yun, na lang, sana sumalangit daw ang kaluluwa nila. Rest in peace, sabi na nga lang ganun. Talagang
Yes.
ganun ang buhay ng OFW.
Right, Dick. Dick, baka may mga shoutouts ka bago tayo magtapos. Go.
Okay, shout out sa lahat ng mga nakikinig kay Mr. Sonny Laragan, yung CEO ng CPN. Yung boss ko.
Kaibigan natin. Si Dick,
Shout out sa lahat na nakikinig ng Sonny Laragan Show. Sana yung mga darating pang mga programa, dahil alam ko talagang si Sonny pagdating sa paghuhubog ng mga programa yan, talagang napaka-mitikuloso niyan. At sana kung dumating ang panahon na yun, suportahan ninyo.
Ayan,
Suportahan ninyo dahil para naman sa ating mga OFW, mga Pilipino, yung setup niya. Kaya abangan ho ninyo, maraming ilalang si Sonny ng bagong programa na dito yung interesting na programa. Kaya na lang yan, ipopost na lang niya yan at i-shoutout na lang yan. Kaya maraming salamat sa mga tumatangkilik ng Sonny Laragan Show. Yun lang.
Thank you very much, Dick ba? Nabanggit mo. Hindi. Yun lang naman siguro kung matuloy, mamimigay tayo ng mga 3,000 piso sa mga pamilya sa Pilipinas. Alam ko naghihigpit sa Pilipinas, lalong nagkakahihigpit, nagkakaroon ng mga second wave, lockdowns again. Dito sa UK, yung stay summer something namin na promo, in-stop ng gobyerno. Balik ulit dito sa stay alert tsaka test and trace. Hindi na yung enjoy summer safely. Wala na. Hindi na ganun.
Baka kami magkaroon ng second wave.
Hindi, yan, maraming nangyayari. So, yan. And hopefully, dahil sa ganyan, baka makatulong tayo. Sana, tingnan natin kung matuloy sana
maganda yun. Maganda yun.
itulot ng Panginoon na makapagbigay
Okay.
tayo ng mga 3,000 pesos linggo-linggo dun sa mga pamilya ng ating mga kababayan. Abangan lang ho ninyo yun. Sana mangyari ho yun. At parang naipahiwatig ni Dick, pero yun nga ho. We will come up with something, hopefully, Lord permitting, that we would have the chance to give away 3,000 pesos, mga 3 or 4 families kada linggo.
Kaya, konti, patience lang sa ating mga kababayan. Dahil
Yan,
talagang si Sunny kasi pag humubog ng programa yan, talagang gusto niya talaga yung perfect.
Hindi naman. So, thank you very much, Dick. At till next time, ako'y natutuwa
Okay.
at nainganyo kang mag-join in, tumawag na dahil sa First Cousins, are they okay to fall in love? No? Maganda.
Lalo
at
na
least
ngayon,
nag-react
nag-iisa
ka.
ako dito hanggang 15 days na wala yung mag-ina ko nasa bakasyon.
Okay. So, yan. Maganda. At least, yung time, nag-devote ka ng time dito para to let others know kung ano ang pananaw mo dito sa ating tinatalakay na topic. So, maganda yan. And I appreciate you being on the show. No? Thank you very much, Dick. You take care.
Salamat.
And ingat-ingat, ha?
Okay.
Sige, mabuhay.
Okay.
Ayan. Okidoki. Yan, ladies and gentlemen, no? Dick Villanueva. Live mula ho sa Paris, France. Okay, I guess it's time for me to say goodbye. No? Maraming salamat ho doon sa mga sumali at join dito sa ating show, nag-react, no? Maraming salamat sa inyo. Hindi ko na ho babanggitin yung mga pangalan nyo at baka may makalimutan ako, makaligtaan, nakakahiya, di ba? Or baka, hindi naman nakaka-offend, pero, di ba, yung na-miss out yung pangalan mo, parang hindi naman pero nakakahinayang din, no? Okay, so, I guess it's time for us to say goodbye, for me to say goodbye. I'll see you again tomorrow. Let's do it again tomorrow. So, till then, Sonny here saying thank you very much for keeping me and keeping us company. Whatever you do, guys, hit it with your best shot. Bye.